So this is the result of all my honey pressing. I got 24 of these 12-ounce bottles. Now there's only 18 here. I've given 6 away so far. And then we got 4 of these 16-ounce jars full of honey. And I had some left that wouldn't fit in the jars, so we got these little, these are like 2.5-ounce containers. You can take these to work or do whatever, give them away to people. Altogether, I got about 3 gallons of honey. And the reason I had so much is that last fall I left all the honey in the frames, hoping that the bees would survive the winter. But then when I opened it up a couple weeks ago, there was no bees left. They all either died or fled. And what I'm thinking happened was the queens, I think, left last fall. And all the activity I saw in the fall were the bees that were hatching, but they had no queen anymore, so they were just hatching and dying throughout the winter. And so I pressed it 3 times, all the honeycomb. You cut it up and you put it in this honey press. You turn this handle and it squashes it down. And the honey runs out of here into a container. And after the 3rd time, this is what's left over, nice hard. This is all just wax. There's some honey mixed in here. I gotta have to find a way to get these out to the bees. Let them, I guess I'll just chop it up and then let the bees clean it off and then melt it down. So when I was cleaning out all the hives, I wanted to save all this honeycomb that's all pollen. I didn't want any of this go to waste. They worked real hard last year, but then when they fled, they left all this honeycomb full of pollen behind. So I got to figure out a way to get these back to bees this year. And then there was lots of empty comb. And I'm going to crush this down. There's kind of a little bit of honey, but not much. So I'm going to crush this down and melt it, and then create new foundation. And I bought this mold. So once I melt the honeycomb down into wax, and then I pour it in this mold, and I'll strain it and get all the debris out of it, and I'll pour it into this mold. And so today is April 10, 2022. Yesterday I went and picked up a new package. I'm only going to do 1 hive this year. So I got all these. And just like last year, it got cold this week. It's only about 60 degrees today. And you want it to be warmer. So it's not noon yet. I'm going to wait till about 1 o'clock when the sun's up fully, maybe a little bit warmer. I'm going to go put these out in the hive. And I'll videotape that. So, this one here. She tagged along when I went to pick up the bees. She flew into my truck, and then she just latched on and stayed. So that's 1 free bee, I guess, for me. It's about, this is 3 pounds. This is called a 3-pound package. I don't know how they weigh these, but I guess this weighs 3 pounds if we took all the bees out and threw them on a scale. All right, so my next video is going to be me putting these bees into a new hive. Okay, see you later.